In the world of geopolitics, denials often speak volumes. Reports in April 2025 alleged Russia requested to station fighter jets at Indonesia's Biak island, causing concern. Despite denials from Jakarta and Canberra, the notion of a Russian military presence in this strategic location raised eyebrows. Indonesia, protective of its sovereignty, dismissed the reports as baseless. Australia, a key U.S. ally, echoed these denials, emphasizing its strong relationship with Jakarta. The incident highlights the volatile nature of the Indo-Pacific and the shifting dynamics of power in the 21st century. To understand the strategic calculus, one must appreciate Biak Island's unique geographical significance. This island, though small in size, holds a position of immense strategic importance in the Pacific region. Situated off Papua's northern coast, Biak lies at the crossroads of major shipping routes and energy flows. These routes are vital for global trade and energy supplies, making Biak a critical point of interest for many nations. Its proximity to key regional actors makes it valuable in geopolitical chess. Countries like Indonesia, Australia, and the United States closely monitor activities on and around Biak. Biak is about 1,400 kilometers north of Darwin, Australia, and 1,900 kilometers from U.S. military installations in Guam. The strategic positioning allows for rapid deployment and response times in the region. This places Biak within striking distance of key U.S. and allied military assets. The island's location is ideal for monitoring and potentially controlling movements in the Pacific. Biak's geography supports military operations, particularly intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. The island's terrain and location make it an excellent base for these activities. The island's Manuhua Air Base, with its long runway, amplifies its strategic value. This airbase can accommodate a variety of military aircraft, enhancing the island's operational capabilities. The possibility of Russian access, even temporarily, raises concerns among Western defense analysts. The presence of another major power in this region could shift the balance of power and influence. Historically, Biak has been a focal point in military strategy, dating back to World War II. Its strategic importance has only grown with time, making it a key player in modern geopolitical dynamics. A hypothetical Russian presence in Biak offers significant intelligence-gathering opportunities. Russia could monitor activities of interest, gaining insights into U.S. and allied military capabilities. Darwin's proximity makes Australian military activities a prime target for Russian intelligence. U.S. military installations in Guam would also be key targets for surveillance. Monitoring shipping lanes around Biak could provide insights into regional trade patterns and vulnerabilities. Intelligence from Biak could enhance Russia's military capabilities and strategic planning, complicating the Indo-Pacific security environment. Reports of Russia's alleged request to station jets in Biak remain unconfirmed, but Moscow's interest isn't new. In December 2017, Biak served as a temporary base for Russian bombers during a military exercise. The exercise involved intelligence-gathering missions near Australian airspace, prompting a response from the Royal Australian Air Force. The 2017 incident highlighted Russia's ability to project power into the Indo-Pacific. It also underscored potential security risks for Australia. The exercise provided a glimpse into Russia's strategic thinking and its interest in challenging U.S. dominance in the region. Indonesia's balancing act, navigating great power competition. Indonesia, situated at the heart of Southeast Asia, faces intensifying competition between the U.S., China, and Russia. This strategic location makes Indonesia a pivotal player in the region, as it sits along key maritime routes and is rich in natural resources. The nation's leadership is acutely aware of the geopolitical tug-of-war playing out in its backyard. Jakarta's foreign policy of neutrality seeks to safeguard national interests while avoiding entanglement in larger power rivalries. This delicate balancing act requires astute diplomacy and strategic foresight. By maintaining a stance of non-alignment, Indonesia aims to foster regional stability and economic growth, while also ensuring its sovereignty is respected by all major powers. The Indo-Pacific is witnessing a resurgence of Chinese power and Russia's reassertion as a global player. These developments have significant implications for regional security dynamics. China's Belt and Road Initiative and military expansion in the South China Sea, coupled with Russia's increasing military presence, pose both opportunities and challenges for Indonesia. Indonesia's swift denial of the Russian request reflects its determination to avoid confrontation. This decision underscores Jakarta's commitment to a foreign policy that prioritizes peace and stability over potential alliances that could draw the nation into conflict. By rejecting overtures that could compromise its neutral stance, Indonesia sends a clear message about its strategic priorities. Jakarta is aware of the risks of aligning too closely with any one power. The government understands that such alignments could lead to dependency and reduce its ability to maneuver independently on the global stage. Therefore, Indonesia continues to engage with multiple partners, seeking to build a network of relationships that enhance its strategic autonomy. Indonesia's response highlights the challenges faced by Southeast Asian nations as great power competition intensifies. These nations must navigate a complex web of alliances and rivalries, balancing their own national interests with the broader goal of regional stability. The choices they make will shape the future of the Indo-Pacific region. Jakarta's actions set a precedent for how other Southeast Asian nations may navigate great power rivalry. By demonstrating a commitment to neutrality and strategic independence, Indonesia provides a model for other countries in the region. This approach not only enhances Indonesia's own security, but also contributes to a more balanced and stable regional order. The U.S. factor, a looming shadow in the Pacific. Russia potentially gaining a military foothold in Biak challenges the U.S.'s strategic posture in the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. has long viewed the region as vital for maintaining global leadership and containing challengers. A Russian presence in Biak would provide valuable intelligence and potentially undermine U.S. military operations. It could also embolden other actors like China, leading to a more volatile security environment. The U.S. will likely counter any Russian activities in Biak through diplomatic, economic and military means. Australia's concerns, a shifting strategic landscape. A potential Russian military presence in Biak raises concerns about Australia's strategic vulnerability. As a close U.S. ally, Australia relies on the U.S. security umbrella and regional stability. The rise of China and Russia challenges this assumption, forcing Canberra to confront a more uncertain security environment. Biak's proximity to Darwin exposes Australia's strategic vulnerabilities. A Russian presence could hinder Australia's ability to operate freely in its own backyard. Australia is rethinking its defense posture and investing in new capabilities to deter potential adversaries. Strengthening defense partnerships with Japan and India is crucial for responding to shared security challenges. A new chessboard. The future of geopolitics in Southeast Asia. As the world shifts its focus towards this dynamic region, the geopolitical landscape is rapidly evolving. The strategic importance of Southeast Asia cannot be overstated, with its vital sea lanes, rich natural resources, and growing economic powerhouses. Denied reports of Russia's interest in Biak offer a glimpse into the future of geopolitics in Southeast Asia. This small island has become a focal point, highlighting the strategic maneuvers of global powers in the region. The presence of military equipment and naval ships underscores the significance of this area. The region is becoming an important theater for great power competition, with the US, China, and Russia vying for influence. Military drills and the display of advanced fighter jets from these countries are a testament to the high stakes involved. Each nation is keen to assert its dominance and secure its interests. Russia's growing relationship with China has the potential to reshape the Indo-Pacific geopolitical landscape. Joint military exercises and high-level diplomatic meetings between these two powers signal a deepening alliance that could challenge the existing balance of power. Southeast Asian nations face opportunities and challenges in this new era. The region's diverse landscapes and bustling cities are at the crossroads of major trade routes, offering economic growth potential. However, navigating the complex web of international relations requires astute diplomacy and strategic foresight. The competition among great powers creates space for smaller nations to leverage their strategic importance. Military parades and the establishment of strategic bases highlight their efforts to assert sovereignty and gain leverage in international negotiations. However, it also carries the risk of being drawn into rivalries, potentially undermining regional stability. Military standoffs and border tensions are stark reminders of the volatility that can arise. Protests against foreign military presence reflect the local population's concerns and the delicate balance that must be maintained. Strengthening regional institutions like ASEAN is crucial for fostering dialogue and peaceful conflict resolution. By promoting cooperation and understanding, ASEAN can play a pivotal role in ensuring that Southeast Asia remains a zone of peace and prosperity amidst the shifting geopolitical tides.